everybody. Welcome back to the Rabbit Trails podcast. We're back in the studio. Chris is racing around the desk, putting on his headphones. How you doing, buddy?
I made it.
We are back in the studio. Good job, dude.
Thank you.
We are back in the studio once again for another episode, a very special episode, because this is the very first and only episode 91?
Yeah.
Yes, nailed
91.
it. 91.
I actually have no clue if it is 91 or not. Do you know?
I think it is.
Yeah, because we took break on 89, came back, and that's 90 now. Or it was 90 last week.
I'm going to real quick confirm that.
Confirm that. Yeah. While he confirms that, I will say...
It is 91.
It is 91. Okay, well, that was a quick confirmation. Didn't even have time to say what I wanted to say. So, Randall, how are you doing?
Continue on with your sentence, buddy. I did not mean to interrupt you.
Okay, no, it's fine. I will say I was racing around because our desk is so massive, so huge. The sheer girth of this thing. And where I sit is a little bit of ways away from the computer, like literally a good mile.
Quarter mile, dude.
A quarter mile, yeah. And our producer decided to ditch us again.
He's gone.
I don't know why, but he doesn't even like recording anymore. You would think so anyways.
He actually, I think he misses us, but like, he likes traveling better.
What a loser.
I think we just... we take a huge L every time he gets that traveling bug. You know what I mean? That itch that only Emily can scratch for him. So it's something that, traveling can scratch for him.
Did you just say what I think you said?
I don't know what I just said.
That's my brother, man.
Is it your? Oh, yeah. I apologize.
My back has been extra itchy recently, though.
Want me to scratch it for you?
Later.
All right.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Oh my goodness! But he is currently gracing his presence, gracing the country of Honduras.
Is it a country?
Yeah, it's a country,
all
man.
Right, cool.
With his presence, so he's going to be out of the studio this week again.
So if there's any whale sightings in Honduras or possible earthquakes, just Jordan gallivanting around the countryside, raising Cain and causing strife wherever you may go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know, when we were down in Honduras, I don't know if I said this before.
Is it down?
Yeah, it's down.
It is
100%. It's down.
Down a little over for us.
Well, it's still down, bro.
It's down there, yeah.
You know what flights you take to go there? You either fly through Miami,
if
Texas,
it's down, why can't you just
Orlando.
take a sled?
I'm not even I can't. I don't have the facilities to answer that question.
You don't have the facilities for that, Big Ben.
Seriously, what the heck?
I'm sorry, that was a horrible attempt at a joke. I repent and apologize.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so he's down there for this. It was only like a 6-day visit, so it's not like he's gone long, but just so happens that be right over the time we're recording.
A little mini post-vacation after main vacation.
Yeah.
And if you recall, he had a pre-vacation, so he likes to get out.
You know, I just want to say, though, I don't care who's going to mock me about this, and I know you just don't have the chance sometimes. Post-vacation vacation is actually almost a necessity.
I really cannot confirm nor deny that because I have never been on one.
I haven't either, but I'm like, I want to be so badly.
I feel like Jordan is the king of post-vacation vacations.
I really want to be on one so badly because, dude, we get back from Florida, few-week vacation. It's amazing. Relaxing. We get back, okay? The week I'm back, okay? I put in over 50 hours of work in a little over 4 days, okay?
Yeah.
I am involved in the wedding. I got the honor of being a best man at my good friend
Shout out Wyatt and Abby.
Hey.
Wyatt and Abby.
Hey.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah. They are currently in Florida, too, doing something. They're parasailing.
Hopefully.
It's awesome. It's a great time. So, I don't know what else to say other than a post-vacation could be necessary because I got run into the ground the week after our vacation.
Yeah.
And it's like if you had 2 days to come back and you're like, oh, you go work half a day, kind of settle back into things, do some things at home, catch up on home life, and then you start the life again,
I totally agree with that.
Man,
I totally agree with that.
Yeah. And so I got sick this week currently, and
you did get sick. Sore throat, correct?
Sore throat, yeah.
And you're over there sipping your herbal tea or whatever it is.
Dude, I just realized this too. I left my teacup down here from last time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, it's gross. There's mold on the inside of it.
Oh,
I didn't know that tea molds that fast because it wasn't that long that we were down here. You know what I mean?
I don't want to look. I don't need to see it.
Okay, either way, it'll get taken care of after this because that's gross.
That is disgusting.
Anyway, so it is episode 91. Jordan is not with us today. It's just Randall and myself. And we have some exciting things to talk about. It's going to be a fun episode.
We do have some exciting things to talk about. We tried to drum up a guest,
Drum up.
By drum up, I meant find, but we really could not find anybody that we liked enough to talk with for an hour, the time. It's bottom line.
Yeah. Either that or they just didn't want to talk with us for an hour.
Yeah, that's true, too. Yeah, that's very true. True, too?
Yeah. Well, we just don't ask people because we just don't want to be rejected. Common sense. Randall, how was your week, though?
Like my dating life. My
Bro, you haven't dated since you were like...
At past tense, when I was younger,
Okay.
when I dated. My week was good. Had a very busy weekend. Also was involved a little bit with the wedding that you talked about.
Yeah.
Very big deal. Had that. Had a party afterwards, and then Sunday we had a very big deal. We had a gender reveal.
Tell me about
myself,
it.
For ourselves.
Sheesh.
For not myself.
Are you just finding out what gender you are, Randall?
Yeah. I am a boy.
Sheesh.
For 24 years there, I was very, very confused. No, if you guys hadn't known, me and my wife, my beautiful wife, Bree, are having a baby. Okay. And we did the thing where we went and got an ultrasound, had them secure.
I did want to ask about the process of that. How do you get it to the point where... Is it like a middleman or something?
Tell me about question. I never knew this, and it's something you just don't ask, until you go through the situation. I feel like we have a lot of listeners out there that will be a while before they go through this process, or haven't went through this process, or
no.
I'm sorry, there's probably a small percentage of you that never will go through this process.
Our age bracket is honestly a tight 14. I mean, it could be younger. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a tight 14 to 50. So anywhere in between. So we got parents listening to this show. Young parents, older parents. We got single people listening. So please do fill me in on this. I am
for anybody
interested.
At home that wondered, I will fill you in on the process.
Because up until now, I thought everyone just faked their surprise. Oh, we knew this 10 hours ago when we went and got the ultrasound.
So we went this little clinic very far way away. I think we can do better finding one closer to home.
Okay.
Anyway. But we went for an ultrasound, and there was, I guess you would call her, you walk in, very nice little place, it's a Christian-run establishment. It's very beautiful, very cool. Young lady there behind the desk. I'm assuming, I forget her name, but I'm assuming she's some sort of nurse, so you just call her a technician.
Jessica for now.
I don't like Jessica.
Okay, well, Jasenia.
Courtney.
We'll
call her Courtney.
That was such a broad change from... I was trying to keep a J
Jasenda?
Jasenia. Or what about Jennifer? That's a J.
Jennifer. Let's just call her J. For short. Let's call her J.
I don't think she's Jordan.
Yeah.
I call Jordan J. Jamal. We'll call her Jamal.
We'll call her Jamal. We don't want to assume anything.
Her name is Jamal.
Forbid. So Jamal, very nice young lady.
That is so
we came in, filled out a little bit of paperwork, obviously, as you would assume, and we go back to this little room. Honestly, I walked in, it looked like a little daycare room. There's a what you'd expect, like a hospital bed with some crazy computer equipment up there in the corner. And then off the side,
monitors?
Very big monitors. Off to the side, there's a little couch. There's a little stool, very comfortable couch. And
I'm sure you found that out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she said you can take a seat anywhere. There was about 5 seats to pick from. There was a little stool, a little bench, and everything.
Was it like that, or was she you can take a seat? Oh, you're already sitting down.
Well, you made yourself at home.
Glad to see you're getting comfortable there, big man.
So I sat down on the couch, Chris, after she said so.
Okay.
What was her name again?
Jamal.
After Jamal said take a seat, and then she asked. She knows the drill. So we didn't know if we had to say something. We want to keep it a secret, or whatever. But before she even started, she said, "Okay, She said, "I need to ask: are you guys finding out today, or are you keeping it a secret, or do you want something?"
So she is upfront with
very upfront about
Interesting.
And we said we want to keep it a secret. We want you to we just told her, however you do it, we have a person picked out that we're going to tell them the gender, and then we're going to have a reveal party. She said, okay, cool. Where she said, so they have this big flat screen, up on the wall in front for me, up in front. And she said, okay, I'm going to turn the screen off because everything that she sees on her, what's it called, a wand that she moves around.
Oh, is the little thing goes over the tummy?
Yeah, over the tummy.
Yeah, over the tum-tum.
Tum-tum.
Yep.
Over the belly.
Yep.
Tummy. I just don't like tummy.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Over the belly. So she turns the screen off, and then she said, "I'm gonna find out. I'm just gonna see where the baby's at and find the gender, and then I'll show it to you. And we listen to heartbeat without like revealing what the gender is." Mm-hmm. So she did that, found out what it was. Then we had a really cool moment where listened to the heartbeat. My future little child.
That's crazy, isn't
the heartbeat for the first time. Honestly, dude, amazing.
Did you cry?
To do it. I didn't there, but on the way home, like it hit me. I'm like, oh man, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's special.
And saw her, and she, Jamal was like, wow, big feet. Literally what she said. Right? All right, hey, cool. She had big feet and long legs.
Do you have big feet?
I don't know, but she did say long legs, so maybe it would be a tall baby. I don't know.
No, do you have big feet?
I'm size 13, but I think for somebody that's 6'4", 6'5", I think that's very average, wouldn't you say? I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like 6 foot and I have size 11 and a half. So
that's about right.
I feel like that's
about par for the course. Anyway,
yeah, I'm right by you.
So she, what she did is she, basically they have a little wristband that they give you a bag with everything in it.
Okay.
And she printed out some pictures. Said, here's some pictures you can have. She put the rest of the pictures that like had. Revealed the gender in the bag with the disc. We watched the whole ultrasound and everything.
Okay.
And then she said, just tell your person, give them the bag, and inside there'll either be a pink or a blue like wristband, and then you'll know what the gender is. So we gave it to our person, found out what the gender is, held on to it for a few days. It wasn't real hard for me because I'm like, oh, it'd be so cool to find out. My wife, she just died for 4 days or whatever until we had the reveal party. Yeah. Had the family over, some close friends. Great time. Went out in the front yard. And then we're out there, and we decided, we're like, you know what? We can, like, I thought about doing something with the tractor because, I'm farming. I thought about, like, hitting a golf ball. Or, like,
we did talk about this before.
Like,
I was talking about this with Jordan one time, and we were like, what could Randall possibly do? And he's like, even you might have been in this conversation. We're just like, well, you can, plant something and it sprouts up here in like 6 months or whatever. And
about the time the baby comes, they're like, oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
I don't know. We were trying to stay true to like your
Everybody
farmer
wanted
vibe.
me to blow something up. Everybody I talked to is like, oh, what you blowing up? I'm like, why do I have to blow something up? Like,
I think blowing up stuff is cool.
Yeah, but we decided to keep it. We're kind of not in a residential area, but the neighbors close by, so we're like, okay, I don't really do anything loud, obnoxious.
But that's like the manly portion of like a gender reveal is like something goes boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But go on with your story.
So my brother, Trent, the one and only, he was in charge. Tragic mistake.
Freaking Trent, man.
He was in charge of knowing the gender, and therefore we put him in charge. We decided to just do those streamer cannons, like the powder cannons that you twist and they blow up, and then like the color comes out. Woo, we're having, you know what I mean? And
so no boom?
Not really. They pop pretty loud.
I'm sure the baby will still be loved.
I'm positive it will be. And so we get out in the yard, and he gives us instructions. You twist like this and everything. They shoot this way because I was like this. Shut up. And I wasn't gonna be the fool that like had to shoot the other way. And you've seen those reveals where they like hit themselves in the crotch.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. So we got it all squared away. Yeah. We're sitting there, and everybody, there's like 20, 25 people standing around. And grandparents, everybody, and we do the big countdown. 3, 2, 1, and whoop! My brother gives us 2 filled with white streamers.
No, what a man!
And so everybody's like, "What?" Was so confusing. Oh, sorry, wrong ones. And he goes running over to the car, gets the right ones.
Wait, so this wasn't like a joke?
No, he did it as a joke.
Okay,
but he played it off. He's like, later, he's like, "Well, I had to come up with a way to make it all about me," you know.
That is the most trend thing I've ever heard in my life.
So we twist the cannons. Pink powder came out, and we're having a girl.
Hey, come on!
Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting.
I don't think I've told you in person yet. I feel like a terrible friend. Congratulations!
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I think you did.
Well, I don't know.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. We haven't been in person since that.
I haven't seen you. I know I've texted you that, but
you did. Pretty much the same.
I was very excited for you.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Now the real question everyone's after.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed?
I am not at all.
Okay.
I actually picked a girl.
You picked a girl.
I did.
Good for you.
My wife was heavy on the boy side, and I said, I kind of feel like we're having a girl. So I won.
You feel like you're having that, or like like a competition? Okay, it's like, oh, I think we're gonna have this versus. So I want this.
Later we honestly talked, and we're like, there's something deep down in that, like, man, like. a guy wants a boy. He wants a son, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so deep down is yeah. But for the first one, I'm like, it just feel like I was just thinking like what it is. I wasn't like what I wanted. Like I thought it was gonna be a girl, and it was. And like deep down in my wife, even though she said boy, she's like, I would love a daughter. Like so, there is that inside of you.
Sure.
But we are not disappointed in any way we're having. We're so incredibly blessed, and like I cannot wait to do things and like. Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm so excited.
I was just thinking of that one video where that this couple was doing a gender reveal.
Yeah.
And he's there with his wife and the 4 daughters.
4 daughters.
Bro, he shoots that thing and it's pink. And there is not a smile on that man's face. The disappointment that it's like one of those things, the child will be loved, like the child's gonna be loved.
Unconditionally.
But I mean, like, dude, it's as a man, especially like as a guy, it's like you do want at least a son.
Yeah, and it's like your namesake. You know what I mean? Like,
it's, maybe the only reason they're having kids is because they're just wanting a boy at this point. He just really wants a boy, and it's
you would have been done with 2, but it's just like just girl after girl after girl. It's like, come on. No, it's not like that. It's incredibly humbling, and I can't believe it.
It's a great story, dude.
Can't believe it. So yeah, it was fun time. How was your week, Chris?
We're happy for you. First of all, I'll just say, everyone, show Randall some love.
Yeah.
Go hit him up on Instagram or something. If you got his number, just text him. Congratulate the man. It's an exciting time in his life. So it's awesome. We're happy for you, bro.
Thank you.
My week, it was good. Like I said, well, you know what? Now that I think about it, the last episode, our schedule is just weird.
So whack.
But like our last episode released after the wedding, although, it was recorded a few days before. So it's like all that happened. And NFL free agency started, which we won't get into football too much, but that was interesting.
It's a zoo right now out there.
It is a zoo. Yeah, every time. This is funny because my mom, she loves football, but every year around this time and before the trade deadline in the middle of the season, she's just like, I just hate how guys can move from one team to the other so much. She's like, I cannot stand it. She's like, you can't get used to like anyone being anywhere. And I just
relate
hate
with that
trades happening.
Yeah.
She's like, it feels so like, I'm like,
but
Mom,
it's a business.
It's a business, okay? These guys do it on their own will sometimes. Like, free agency is all about where guys can make the most money. 90% of the players. Like,
got to get that bag.
That small percentage is like, okay, I want to win a chip, take a pay cut.
Yeah, exactly.
But we won't get into free agency too much. My week was good, was a part of a wedding. And let me think, what else happened? I worked a lot. I played basketball, played some open gym, and made some crucial errors. Had some of the most ridiculous turnovers of my life.
Unbelievable.
Involved driving.
On, man, you are better than that,
bro. No, for real, like I am. But like driving to the rim, turning around, throwing it directly to the other team, that sort of thing.
That sounds like something I'd do, dude.
I stayed like an hour and a half after open gym just to feed rebounds to people because like you got to punish yourself somehow. So I fed rebounds for like an hour and a half to one guy and then another guy towards the end, and I was like.
What?
I feel that's punishment enough. Watching other guys just shoot away.
I don't know if that's not punishment.
Okay. The thing is, it was only like 3 dumb turnovers.
Okay.
So I was figuring like a half hour for each turnover.
100 rebounds per turnover.
Yeah, something like that. So played basketball. That was chill. Came down with a little sickness.
You did,
then,
right?
Which I'm still recovering from.
And it still looks like you were sick. You got the scruff, my dude. You've got this scruffy face right now.
When you're sick, dude, you don't care about shaving, bro.
You don't care about life at all. You just want to survive. That's your main focus.
Survival is key when you're sick.
And so you're not worried about shaving. Showering's an option. Man,
no. Even
getting up to use the bathroom.
No, dude, my body is cleaner right now than it's ever been.
Oh, really? So I've a lot of baths.
Oh, dude, from a span from Monday to right now, so Monday to right now, I have taken at least 7 baths. In like a 5-day period.
Wow.
Yeah. And
not even 5 day.
Yeah. And so it's crazy and showers too.
Good
like
night.
I would take a shower in the morning. I'll take a bath in the evening. And after that bath, I'll take a shower.
Is it something where it's like soothing? It makes you feel better when you're in water?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That sounds like you had an interesting week then.
It was pretty decent. I cannot complain too much. I am worried right now that there could be a sound clip for a very serious voice crack. My voice is like on the verge. I've never used it. I've already used it more in this episode than I have almost all week. Like I haven't been talking like all week long. So
hopefully it hangs in there.
Yeah. So we'll see about that. But other than that, the only thing I've been doing, I have yet to announce this on the show. I have, as of now, nothing's, I mean, it's confirmed, but we also did add like travel insurance to make sure, in case something happens. But as of now, I'm going to Singapore
Singapore?
I'm going to Singapore. Which is
Rich,
crazy.
My dude.
And for everyone who's listening to this, just look up where it's at, because the amount of people I've had be like, where is Singapore even?
Where is Singapore, Chris?
All you have to do, wherever you're standing, if you're in the United States for the most part, just point straight up. Point straight up. Where do you think I'm going?
I took a swing. It was 50-50.
You had a 50-50 chance, and you messed that up.
Yeah.
No, you point pretty much directly at the floor, and you're
so it's the other side of the
close
world.
to Singapore. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, travel times.
What if you're upside down? You still point at the floor?
So travel times about 28 hours. Just not going to think about that if I don't have to. I literally thought so in depth right there, and I could not figure out what you're trying to say.
How many hour travel time?
28 hours.
In a plane?
No, so that's overall travel time. So like first flight's like an hour and a half. Second flight, so I'm pretty sure it goes something like this.
Dude, you're going to have jet lag?
Oh, bro, I'm going to feel horrible. But it's going to be... on the way there, it's fine because there's so much excitement.
Yeah, like way back, dude, you are going to... Oof.
No, the way back sucks because it's like, bro, we won't get there. Like, we'll skip an entire day, and our destination is Ohio. Like, those two things combined...
So you lose a day of your life, and you come back to Ohio.
So it's not all roses getting there.
That is bad,
we're coming back.
bad.
But as of now, the way it's scheduled is Pittsburgh to Boston, I believe it is. Short flight, whatever, no one cares. Yep. And then from Boston, it's either that or Chicago, one of the two. So then from there, it's a 10-hour flight, something like that, to Qatar, Doha. Qatar, yeah.
Qatar.
The city where the World Cup was held in Doha. Yeah, Qatar. A guitar. Strings. Picks. All the above.
All right, you go from
so about a 10-hour flight. Yeah. No, it's 10 or 11-hour flight, somewhere in there. We got about 2-hour layover there. And then our final flight from there to Singapore is roughly about 9.5 hours. So at least the second flight's the longer one, but so you get off an 11-hour flight, and then you're like, oh, yay. Okay, we're like at our destination, right? No.
Another 10-hour flight.
Yeah, we're like another 9 or so hour flight. And
but not crazy long flights. Like, it's not a 16, 18-hour flight. Like, 10 hours is long, but there is definitely longer in the world.
So the other option was to go from Pittsburgh to San Diego.
Okay.
And then from San Diego, it's about a 16 or 17-hour flight, which is one of the longest flights in the world. And I was like, it's cool because you get on that plane and you're like, okay, this isn't going to be long this is going to be long, but I don't have to get on another plane. Like, I don't have to go through another airport. I don't have to go through that drama. Oh, my word, I almost spilled my tea.
It's like mental.
It's a mental thing, exactly, because you get to San Diego and you're like, one more flight. But that flight is long.
Yeah, that flight may take your life.
But I was like, you know what? I mean, I was hoping our layover might be a little bit longer and we can maybe restructure it. And I don't know. But it would be cool to get out of the city in Qatar a little bit. Or how do you want me to say it? Why are
Qatar. Qatar.
Strings. So either way, that's the plan for now. And I was not planning on doing that, like going to San Diego. I did not really want to do that. I was like, there's cooler places to see. And flying over like Qatar and some of that, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
So that's happening. Cool. That's happening.
Cool. When are you leaving?
You know what? We will probably begin if we have a 5th season of this show, that'll probably start before I leave because it's towards the end of this year. So if we have our summer break, I'll be back before then.
All right, cool.
Some of that. So
Whew, I thought I'd lose you.
No, and it's not that long either. I mean, it's a few
How
weeks.
long are you going to be gone altogether?
Altogether, 2 weeks.
All right, that's not bad.
No, it's not.
Not bad.
It's really not. So we'll be there at least a full 10 days as of now. So that's the plan.
I'll be a dad by then.
I said, you will be a father by then. You will have, let's see,
little pipsqueak.
You will have like a 5 or 4 month-year-old.
4-month-year-old?
Something like that.
Just say month-old.
What do you mean?
Month-year-old.
No, I said 4-month-year-old.
No, it's not a year old.
A 4-month-old.
It's just a 4-month-old.
No, you're a 4-month-year-old. Sorry, I didn't even think about what I'm saying.
You're good.
So that's the plan. And I said that because when I was sick, I've been watching a lot of videos.
You ever think about that? When a baby is 3 months old, they're actually a year old.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how we do that, isn't it?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So technically right now, I'm damn old. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that.
So you're 25 years old.
I'm 25 right now.
Yeah, I'd be older than, yeah. Dang. That's crazy. But does that count?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Life begins at conception.
You know, if you're buried alive, are you dead when you're buried alive? Or when you die?
I don't know, whatever it says on the tombstone.
Because isn't that like reverse coming out of the womb? It's like going in, but you're not dead?
Yeah.
That would suck.
I feel like these are questions we'll never answer.
Yeah, it's really not. Speaking of questions we won't ever answer.
Right, I'm good.
This one page on Instagram I follow, don't remember what the name of it is. He just goes on and answers stupid questions no one really cares about. But he will expose advertisers like, Duracell. Oh, our battery lasts, 69 days or, something like that.
Oh, bad.
And so
big Duracell fan.
Huge Duracell guy. So he went on and I forget what a lighter. I forget what the brand of it is. Like a lighter, you start your cigarettes and all that cool stuff. Hey.
Whoa, we don't condone smoking. Sorry, campfires. What?
Campfires. Yes.
S'mores. Congestive heart failure. Light your candles.
Light your candles. Some of those do contain some nasty products.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? Vape. I think we can all agree that that's the safest route to go. Okay. I have something to get into after that. Yeah. Either way, he exposed this company because, not exposed, but they were saying, oh, our lighters last 55 minutes longer, an hour long, pure. Which think about that. That's that's quite a long time for over the course of time you're using it for 5 seconds to quick start something. Yeah. But it lasted 47 minutes. And I'm like, we're getting gypped of 8 minutes. And I'm like, that's a scam, bro.
It's kind of funny, though.
Come on. But, dude, the thing with the vape, I've had countless commercials of a breath of stress air, those commercials.
Okay, don't follow.
Okay, have you never gotten a breath of stress air ad?
I've had a breath of fresh air.
Ad?
No, in my life.
Oh. That's actually coming. There's a shortage of that in Ohio.
Yeah. Don't know how many more of those I'm going to get.
Exactly. No, it's pretty much just saying vaping increases your thoughts of stress and whatever, and it's bad for your lung, whatever it may be. And I'm like,
is vaping bad for you?
Well, it makes me question the whole thing of they listening to what I'm saying, because surely if they are truly listening to what you're saying, it's pretty easy to understand a vapor. They talk about their vape or their Juul or whatever it may be. I haven't vaped in my life, and I haven't whatever it may. I get so many ads for a breath of stress air. It's unbelievable.
Why?
And I don't understand it.
Maybe they're targeting your demographic.
It might be an age thing because a lot of younger people. You're not that older than me, so it's a lot of mid 20-year-olds vape too.
Do they?
Surely, right? Or is that just I'm cool at high school kind of thing?
Anyone that vapes thinks they're cool, but they really aren't.
Yeah. If I'm around people, I'd prefer they vape instead of smoke, just because I'm not a big smoke guy.
I would prefer they do neither in my presence.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not saying I condone one. I'm just saying it's if I'm not gonna make verbal confrontation with them.
If you had to pick, though.
If I had to pick, I'm isn't it funny too? People can act gangsters, whatever, and then you walk past them, and they smell like a strawberry. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, bro, you're smelling kind of nice.
There's about 3 people at home listening to this. Is wait. If you don't know what we're talking about, go ask your parents.
Either way, I'm over the ads, man. Yeah. I can't stand it.
Ads will get you every time.
Breath of stress air. If you could just back off a little bit, okay? Your boy doesn't vape.
Speaking of ads,
so yeah, kind
of a good segue into what I have to talk about.
Oh, that is right. We have a perfect segue into that. You guys ready to move? I'm so used to the producer being here. It's you guys every time. But Randall, you ready to get into that?
I am ready.
Perfect. Let's get into it.
Quick shout out to our segues. You get so much better.
Until then.
All right, never mind.
So for this week's segment, I've been in discussion with Randall about this literally for minutes. It's crazy. and he has something that's been on his heart. It's been incredibly.
It's been on my soul.
It's been a burning desire that he's been wanting to bring to the public. That sounds weird. But either way, I know he's got something he wants to get into. It's very personal to his heart.
Yep.
So Randall's Rant of the Week, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I'm excited to
First
bring you
plug. Please do tell.
Randall's Rant of the Week. So when you think of social influence and ads and stuff on Instagram, what you were just talking about,
sure.
What one thing comes to mind as far as beverages go? You've seen it all over the place. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Okay, 2 beverages.
All right, 2 beverages. Hit me with it.
The first one is the Diet Coke. That has been pushed a lot recently.
Yep.
And a Celsius.
I am personally targeting Celsius.
Okay.
So when Celsius came out, I saw it all over the place. Some of my YouTubers that I watched, they would do it ads or whatever. You see it all over the place. And 2 years ago, when we were on vacation, I saw all these young youth. They were drinking it. They were loving it. They were like, "We don't want a Celsius."
This had to be some of the coolest people you ever met.
And I hadn't had one. I hadn't had one. And like right then, I'm like, you know what? I'll stick to my Red Bull, my NOS. Like I'm good with those. Like I don't want to not like Celsius. Kind of boycotted it a little bit. You know, like everybody's doing it. Don't want to do it type of thing. Didn't have one for a year plus.
Okay.
After knowing about them.
So you're a late bloomer to the Celsius.
Late bloomer to it. But I kind of like got over the, boycott or whatever. People still drinking them. Must be something to it, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I'm going to try some. And I just started drinking some of them. And ladies and gentlemen, to this day, I have tried many flavors. People are like, we got to get this peach one. This peach one's the best. The peach is the best. You got to do this one. You got to whatever. And to this day, I have not found one that is good.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
So,
sheesh.
So I was drinking one the other day, and me being me, I can be a bit antagonistic.
Okay.
Is that a word? I can.
You're not the type of dude who's like, oh, I don't like this. I'm just not going to talk about it. You're like, I don't like this, and I want everyone to know I do not like this.
Yes, but I also love to I love finding scenarios or situations or like things that I feel like a lot of people have similar opinions on to me, or have very strong opinions the other way.
Okay.
And I love to just kind of throw a stick in the middle of the pond and see who bites.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that and see what happens, right?
I should do that more.
I kind of just feel it out and I'm not a huge put my thoughts in mind on social media, but in this case I did. So I was drinking one, and this particular flavor was sparkling orange.
Okay.
It was not good. And everybody I talked to is like, you cannot have the orange flavors. The orange flavors are trash. Can't agree. They are. So I put it on Instagram. I put it on Instagram and my Snapchat. If you not follow me on Snapchat, you feel free. I don't post on there a lot, but when I do, it's usually funny or it's a rant. So I put on there. I put on there. I've had many different flavors, and it was a picture of Celsius, just so you know. And I wrote on there, I've had many different flavors of this particular energy drink. Yes, even the peach ones, in quotation marks.
Ooh.
And all of them had tasted like 6-month-old Diet Mountain Dew that is sat in the sun and somebody refrigerated.
Oh, man.
Changed my mind. Sorry, not sorry. This is on my Snapchat. Sorry, not sorry. Drank Red Bull like a real person.
Okay. So you didn't just describe your hatred for it. You gave an alternative.
Yeah,
real alternative.
Yeah,
to it.
I did that on Snapchat because it's a little more personal. On Instagram, I did kind of just threw it out there. Sorry, not sorry. Change my mind or sorry if we can't be friends anymore type of thing. Bro, I have never in my life got so many comments and feedback on a post I have ever posted.
Are you serious?
On my Instagram story. I am not kidding you. And my Snapchat story.
Your face had to light up with all this coming in.
I did. I literally posted it, and I was working in the shop, and I laid my phone down. I came back a few minutes later, and I had DMs, several Snapchat messages from people I have never personally messaged in my life. Had reached out, and it was absolutely hilarious. One guy responded to my Snapchat. He said, "Send me all your unopened ones."
Oh,
all right, if you don't like them, send me all your unopened ones.
Yeah, he's just not a wasteful gentleman.
And I sent back, I would, but they tasted like gas, so I dumped in my car.
She's purring.
Yeah, it'd been running flawlessly. I can admit.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's see if we can find the other ones. People went off. A lot of people agreed with me.
Okay.
I got more support than I did hate.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Interesting.
One guy reached out and said, I tend to agree with you except for a special, I forget, like a lemon flavor. Okay. Another guy reached out and said there's like a kiwi something flavor. He said is the only one that's good out of all of them. So
it's a flavor specific, Donnie.
I told that guy at the time that I had tried that. But it was a different kiwi flavor. I did not try that one, so I apologize. I said it's trash. I don't know. I can't speak from experience.
Okay.
But it just like hit me that like I threw something out there and there was a lot of people. Of the percentage of people that saw it, I bet probably 20 or 30% agreed with me.
Really?
Which is not a lot, but yet it is a lot for my demographic. Agreed with me. Said like Celsius is not good.
Okay.
So story unfolds a little bit. Later in the day,
okay.
I sit down across a table at a nice little supper with some friends, and there was a certain not going to try to say her name because the last time went horribly, but she knows who she is. I sat there, and she loves you laugh because you know who it is.
Oh man!
And I believe she listens to this. She'll know who it is too. And she loves Celsius. I believe, or at least she drank some. She likes them. And she was kind of giving me a little hate, like why do you whatever. And I didn't really think about it, but I came up with like the best argument ever. Okay. And I'm so proud of it. I'm gonna give it to you. Here it is. Like she's like, well, why do people drink Celsius? Why do people
I want to be her for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Randall, I like this drink. Okay. How dare you?
It's kind of funny how spot on you are.
My people. Okay. Us Celsius lovers. Us divine influencers of Celsius.
One of her lines was, if it's not good, why do people still drink it?
If it's not good, why would people still drink it? How are they in business as a company? Good question.
Let me answer that. Let me answer that. When you were 8 years old, there was a drink that when you went to someone's house or after church or when your dad got up in the morning, there was a certain drink every household had, every family had, that you were not allowed to drink till you reached a set age. It varied from house to house. That beverage is coffee. Coffee.
Yes.
You were not allowed to have coffee, but there was something that you wanted. That drink was something you wanted, and then when
smell alone was so enticing.
But when you were finally allowed to drink it, you realize not that good. But
I feel like coffee shares a lot of similarities with alcohol. By the way, you know what I mean? Sorry, you can go on. I'm just saying that.
Or Celsius, which we'll get to in a minute.
Oh, Celsius. Okay, I mean like the thought process behind it all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So. But you were finally allowed to drink this thing you wanted so bad. It's like, I gotta like it. So you kept drinking it, and developed a taste for it. You began to like it. I had a friend that started dating. He didn't really like coffee, but now he drinks coffee because he just drunk more of it. Now he started dating. It's like there's a thing to it. You developed a taste for it.
A huge acquired taste.
I believe that Celsius, what they did is they made an overly, unbelievably mid energy drink, incredibly mid energy drink.
Question:
that is what Celsius is. It is a mid energy drink. It is middle of the road, dreadfully average.
Okay,
mid as can be energy drink.
I have a question.
Yes,
I didn't know until right now. Is it actually defined as an energy drink?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a sparkling water that's whatever.
I would consider it an energy drink.
I'll look it up, but please go on. That's news to me, but you very well could be right. It is
sparkling water, but heaven forbid they failed with that market too. Anyway, so what Celsius did is made an incredibly average, as I said, energy drink or beverage, and they put all of their money, instead of creating an actually good drink, they put it into the marketing and the advertisement and got all these Instagram models and all these influencers to push it. And you're like, all these cool people love this drink and drink this drink and love this drink and push it. So it's got to be good. And then when you get it, you drink it it's really not that good. But yet you've been fed this line where it's I want it. I need to have it. Something I can't have, but these cool people have it. So you begin to drink it, and then before you realize it, like you did with coffee when you were 12 years old, you liked it.
Yeah.
So it's something where you actually do like it. But then when somebody like me, the dumb idiot over here in the corner, throws a stick in the middle of the pond and throws out reality check, is it actually good? Everybody's kind of actually no. It's very very not that good of a drink.
So you're saying that people are becoming brainwashed over time?
I'm saying that we actually are even scared to admit to ourselves what actually is good or bad or right or wrong.
Due to how we will be viewed.
Exactly.
I got you
and
now,
how other people influence us. Peer pressure or whatever.
Preach.
My thing is, I think that Celsius created an incredibly average drink, which I've said 100 times and I'll continue to say it, a mid-energy drink or whatever you consider it is.
Yep.
And they just blew everybody out of the water when it came to marketing and advertising.
Facts.
And now people like it.
Hey, Celsius.
And drink it.
If you want to sponsor us, though, we love your drink.
We love you. We will support. Nope. I'm sorry.
Still
I can't do it. I can't do it. I thought I could psych my. Nope.
Well, we'll see if Jordan likes it when he gets back on the show. Because 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah. Do you like Celsius?
You know, I've only had it twice in my life, and I could be the guy who's like, it's not good, but I also haven't tried any of like all of the flavors.
I would say
it's not fair for me to say I don't like it, but I haven't liked what
flavors.
I've tried. 8 to 10.
I feel like it's a good.
How many flavors do they have?
A lot. I feel like that's a good average, right?
It's definitely enough to
have an opinion on.
Yeah, to have an opinion on it. Yeah.
But anyway, so that's my rant of the week. I think that it is something out there that, like, if you sat down and really evaluated, like, is this good? No, it's not. It tastes like a very cold drink of urine. It does. Don't ask me how I know.
They have 12 flavors, so you're definitely right there with having an opinion and being allowed to.
8 or 10 flavors. So yes, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But anyway, so okay. I feel like it may have come off a little harsh out there. If you guys like Celsius, more power to you. You're brainwashed, yada, yada, yada. Just kidding. I mean, you can say the same thing. I'm more of a Red Bull, NOS type of dude. I actually consider myself a energy drink connoisseur, more so than the normal person. Like, I'm not like a snob by any means, but like I have had a lot of different energy drinks, have had a lot of different flavors, and I like, yeah. Also, but like people are gonna say right away that like I'm like, well, I'm not comparing apples to apples because like energy drink like Red Bull has sugar and everything in it, and these are more healthy, natural energy drink. Well, they suck.
Yeah,
like
it's not good.
I'm gonna drink like a water if I want something healthy. I'm not gonna go drink a Celsius. Like that's just
You're not gonna try to drink a replacement for it. You're just gonna be unhealthy or drink water.
If I wanted an energy drink, I'm going to the OG. Okay, I'm going to get something that's gonna work. It's gonna hit me with sugar and caffeine all at once and make me thinking bad thoughts. I'm not going to go get something that makes me regret.
What does Red Bull do to you? You should drink a few before you come on this show. You used to be a Monster Night kind of guy, weren't you?
A NOS.
Or, sorry, NOS. Yeah,
I'm not a huge Monster guy.
NOS was Monster's not great. NOS was the OG, like, Rabbit Trails. My goodness.
Shout out, you remember those days. Yeah, I used to have one for every time we recorded.
That's incredible. Yeah, you'd always bring one over here.
Yeah. We used to have a lineup of bottles.
Like, if people are going through, like, our series or these episodes right now, they're like, oh, yeah, that's just, it happened not long ago.
Yeah.
But that was, like, 3-4 years ago. We used to stack those things up on the wall next to the egg cartons that we would have lined in this basement.
Oh, my goodness, the egg cartons, dude.
We create more nostalgia as time goes on. But getting back to your rant, though.
What do you think of it?
First of all, I think the reason I never considered it a energy drink is because I don't think of anything that's carbonated as energy drinks. Yeah. Just because I would never drink anything like that before I go run a marathon or play basketball or do anything physically active. But I know there are smooth flavors of it that are just non-sparkling, non-carbonated versions of Celsius, which I've never had. So I can't speak for those. But ultimately, I would tend to agree with you. And more, not just to Celsius, but more so the point of, like, I like take an honest look at myself and think, what things do I like because of the pressure to like these things? You know what I mean? And I couldn't think of anything right now, but I'm positive there's something like that too, where being convinced by the crowd of like, there's so much pressure to like something that you're like, why don't I like it? Yeah, and then over time, you just do it and you become used to it. And I almost thought that way for coffee, but no one really pressured me into that. It was more so like, it was just, I like drinking something hot in the morning when it's cold outside. And as much as I love tea, it gets old. It just does get old. You can get all the flavors you want. It's amazing. I love it. But I come to the point where it gets
hot water and leaves just gets old after a while.
It does get old after a while. So coffee slaps,
Yeah, it does.
Especially after being in Honduras and seeing how it's made, which I already knew, but like seeing it all over again. It's just like, it's really cool. And you respect your cup of coffee in the morning all the more. But That's really the question for like people to ask themselves. You know, what am I being influenced by that I don't even like? You don't even like something some of the time. You know what I mean? Like, were you pressured into listening to Rabbit Trails and you don't even like us? Obviously, that's impossible. But like, imagine if that was the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. But one thing I did actually look up. I took the time to look up while you were going on your amazing rant there. I wanted to get some information into if it actually is healthy, because when I looked it up, apparently, people asking is an energy drink is high up there, because I typed in is Celsius top one an energy drink.
Really?
So it's not something that's uncommon that people look up.
So is it?
And it is considered an energy drink.
All right.
So that's what what it says it's deemed by here. So that is, take that as you will. So I was looking up if it's healthy for you or not, and it says, so this is from Celsius themselves. It says, we do not consider this product to be healthy. Celsius has the same blend of vitamins and minerals that we recommend avoiding, which that doesn't make a lot of sense, as well as the same proprietary blend containing the ingredients caffeine, turin, I don't know what that is, I could be saying that wrong, and glucuronidase. And we recommend avoiding that combination. Maybe that's from like a health organization and not from Celsius, because if Celsius was saying that about themselves, that'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
But I don't...
It's probably third party.
It's not even like one of those things, you know, LaCroix's big push, and that's not an energy drink, that's a sparkling drink. LaCroix's big push was it's healthier than soda. Yeah. Like, that was a huge thing. It was like, it's healthier, you know, take your healthy relief. But if their drink is coming out and it's deemed as an energy drink, which not barely any energy drinks are healthy for you at all.
Yeah.
But like if their push isn't even like for health, it's crazy how good their advertising team has to be to populate the market with their brand. Like that's incredible. That's very good advertising.
It is.
Because it's not healthy. It's sparkling, which again is so odd to me if you're going to be playing something and drinking something sparkling.
So carbonated.
Anyways, I don't know. That's just some of my thoughts on it.
If you're entering a burping competition, it's probably the drink for you.
Just running up and down the court, just with all that air in your body.
Celsius is not it.
That is not great.
Anyway.
Great rant, though, Randall.
Yeah,
I appreciate the rant.
I will say I'm sorry. Like, there's one guy. You know who you are. I believe you listen to this. He texted me and said, we can't be friends anymore.
Oh, wow.
And
oh, goodness gracious.
I text back. I said, you want to fight, white girl?
Oh.
He never responded, so we may actually not be friends anymore.
Okay. You know what? Friendship wasn't worth it, though.
Yeah.
You know what? You say it's petty. He made it petty. Honestly.
I apologize, Eric. But no.
Oh, you just threw some dude named Eric under the bus.
No, I apologize to him.
Screw you, Eric. How dare you break up a friendship over some Celsius? Look yourself in the mirror and question your reality right now, okay, boss? Golly.
Don't look too long in the mirror. Okay. But no. If you like Celsius, good on you. I don't. Probably won't willingly drink too many of them again in the future, but... Yeah, it is what it is. I am going to try. There's 2 flavors that they said people said are actually good, so I'm going to try those.
Okay.
If they are, hey, maybe they'll change my mind. But
good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm done. I'm over this.
I have something to bring up from episode 90.
All right.
Multiple people reached out to me, and it's not just that. In the process of editing and listening back to it, I was like, we're going to receive some flack for this.
Oh, boy. What was it?
And it made so much sense. Like, when I received the first DM, and I got snapped about it multiple times, people being like, why'd you do this? I was like, I expected this. Could you guess what it is? I'll give you a hint, and then I'll just say it if you don't get it. It had to do with your experience at a chiropractor. Okay. Relating to that whole, not relating to your experience, just that whole story is why people brought it up. People got... Sorry, can you guess what it is?
No.
What I'm getting to by now?
No,
okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so it's people got really frustrated and distraught by the way that we pronounce the word chiropractor. Because I've had this happen in real life, bro. The amount of chiropractor. And I understand it. I take full responsibility. I know we're not saying it right. But I have always said chiropractor, and I will always say chiropractor.
Yeah.
And I know it's chiropractor.
But if chiropractor was my profession, I would. Yeah, I understand. That's very valid. Yeah. Shame on me.
Shame on us. It's a group effort.
Yeah, they have a very valid point. That's a valid statement.
Honestly, yeah. But I'm not going to stop saying it. Are you?
No.
Exactly.
I mean, I probably will go to the chiropractor later next week. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
chiropractors are awesome.
Yeah. It honestly sounds more welcoming than chiropractor.
Yeah, it's like care.
Yeah, it's like they're caring for you.
Caring for you.
And something called practice.
Practice.
I mean, practice. Yeah. Like chiropractic,
Yeah.
as opposed to chiropractic.
Yeah. Nobody likes chiros.
No. I don't even know what a chiro is.
Isn't that in Egypt?
Oh. Something. Oh, dude, we'll have Trent on this show sooner before we realize it.
Yeah.
Let's not get into geography.
We aren't making any geological assumptions. But
anyways, to the fans who reached out and
bring that up. Thanks for keeping us online.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to change.
No, it's still chiropractor.
Okay. One final thing to get into before we wrap this episode up. We had a just DM/review of the week we want to get into just because it's always a good time hearing what the people have to say. So we've brought up a gentleman named Scotty on this show before. Big fan of the show.
Multiple times.
And
we need to have him on.
Great supporter. So we got a DM from his girlfriend, of all people.
His girlfriend.
Apparently, huge fan of the show.
All right.
I'm going to get into it here. Yeah. So this, she starts off saying, "Hi, I'm Scott's girlfriend, M." So hey, M, how are you doing?
Hello, M.
And a massive fan of the
podcast.
How
you doing,
Oh, Canadian vibes again, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm still.
Wait, hold on. Is it the same Scott, or is she just randomly saying that? Like,
I'm assuming it's the same Scott.
Right.
Because there's only been like one Scott that's been deemed on this show.
There's multiple Scotts.
Oh, there's definitely multiple Scotts.
I know.
You know what?
I know for a fact there's more than one.
She
Scott
could. I mean, she might have multiple boyfriends named Scott. If your name is Scott and you are dating right now, and you have a girlfriend named M,
oh boy,
you need to check into that. Okay?
Yeah, just double check.
Rabbit Trails is here for more than one reason, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check their loyalty.
Okay.
Anyway, continue.
I'm just gonna restart here. Okay, so she starts. Hi, Scott's girlfriend M.
Hello,
and a massive fan of the podcast. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it so much. I'm still working at getting every episode listened to, so she's one of those.
Hey,
she's going all the way back
thank
through.
You very much.
Incredible
we appreciate
stuff.
It, honestly.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that you're a great singing group, which I wish Jordan was here to hear this, but he would love that because he is definitely not the person who shuts us down if we start singing. So
yeah,
thanks to that. Or maybe she's just talking about when Trent was on.
Probably when Trent was on. My brother does have a beautiful voice.
She goes on and says, "I have a request for a segment."
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Create an Instagram story asking for song suggestions and sing them on the podcast. Don't disappoint the Canadian. So she is Canadian, okay?
Oh,
At this point, I like you Americans, but I'm sure I can make that change.
She hasn't even met us yet.
She says, nope, not a threat. Pretty sure I couldn't hate Americans. So she's not going to hate us either way.
Canadians can't hate anyone. It's moral of that story.
Pretty much we can do whatever we want with that suggestion, but... What are your thoughts on that? Because I have my
like
own.
That.
But, you like it?
I actually do like it. I think it's a great segment idea.
See, my thing is, a little funny intro or an outro at the end, a little something here and there, whatever. A segment, though, of us singing.
But, dude, real quick. You know what kind of song suggestions we'd get?
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't be great.
Bro, there's probably like 3% of them we'd actually be allowed to sing.
Honestly, the ones we'd be allowed to is the ones that I just go my personal and throw them, put them into the mix.
Yeah, exactly.
Sheesh, that's a problem, man.
Maybe we should throw that up on Instagram and ask people if that's a segment they want to see, or ask them if they like to hear us sing more.
Or we could just throw that on our list of episodes where we'll just make an entire episode off of singing.
Yeah,
we'll have our sports episode. Another episode where we talk about what was another. We had something.
Also, I'm gonna throw this out there. We brought it up the other night. We want to have an entire episode. We've been talking about doing the sports one for a long time. Have a sports only podcast.
Yeah,
and then we also want to talk about Adventures in Odyssey for an entire podcast.
Yeah, those two things. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah,
we are actually huge Adventures in Odyssey, but I feel like people would get tired of it if we talked about it. It'd be for us, though.
It's honestly, I don't care what people think. That's such an episode that I do not care.
There's actually a certain level of I don't care what people think.
Oh, no.
What you reach when you become a podcaster.
No, bro.
You can't care anymore.
I mean, we are talking about a show that is deemed from ages 8 to 14 or whatever the demographic is. 6? No, I started listening when I was like 5. 4 even. Younger.
Odyssey's legend.
And, we're two adults here talking about it for an entire show. I do not care. Bro, so
I dare say it's one of the things you have to do before you enter heaven.
A lot of people ain't entering heaven then. So,
doubt it. Never mind. I retract that.
Let's get, who are some of the guys? There's not AO Club podcast, isn't there? We could get some of those guys on sometime. Just talk about the show.
Oh, man.
That would get me in my zone.
Real quick, teaser. Who's your favorite Odyssey character?
Favorite Odyssey character?
Yeah.
Shoot, that's tough. I feel like consistency over the years, I probably would have to go with Jay.
Jay?
Dude's a funny guy.
Solid.
Between Jay and Rodney, you cannot go wrong, okay?
Yeah.
What about you? Who are you picking up?
I know this is going to be a popular one, but he's just my dude. Wooten, man.
Oh,
dude, that guy.
Not
solid.
a big fan. But.
Solid. I know you're not, but you're that, or another one people may not like, but every time he's on, he's just hilarious. And I quote a lot of his stuff is Crying Brian Dern.
Oh, Brian. Oh, what a legend.
He's a legend.
What a legend.
He's not my favorite, but very, very interesting guy. But anyway, but we won't get into that.
Yeah, we're
gonna have to stop because we're gonna just continue to go. But,
hey, you know what? Phil Lawler, if you're listening to this, he's like the executive something.
I believe Phil listens to this. Actually,
Phil probably does listen to this.
100% he does.
If you are listening, we would love to have you on the show sometime. We'll fly you out here to Ohio.
No, we won't.
And please keep saying that after everything I'm about to say. Yeah. We will feed you.
No, we won't.
And we will take care of you.
We might do that.
Yeah, we actually will do that. But we can ensure one thing: you will have an amazing time on our podcast.
Can't confirm that.
Okay. Either way, Phil, you're welcome on the show anytime.
Thank you, W or M or whoever it was for the suggestion. The segment M.
Yes.
M.
Thank you, M, for reaching out to us.
Yeah, thanks. And I like that segment, the DM of the week. So continue to DM us. Reach out. Also. Wrapping up here, I guess.
Are we gonna hit a final yes or no on singing segment? Because I think we're gonna need a third man.
I feel like that's something we have to bring in the producer before we make.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say: if you say yes and I say no, it's gonna have to come down to him. So what's your final vote?
I say yes.
Okay, I say no.
All right, let's see what the producer has to say about it. We'll bring it up later. Just also a really quick thank you, everybody. I know on behalf of Chris, he put a lot of effort into the merch drop. Working on that. He worked on it for a long time and getting that website up and running. You guys responded with a lot of love. Honestly, surprised us in a lot of ways. Me especially, I don't know about you guys, but very surprised with the amount of love. Thank you for supporting us and reaching out and loving us, wearing our stuff.
That was why do you say we're wearing our stuff? That's so odd.
It's still weird that we have merch in a lot of ways. But thank you for wearing it, buying it, supporting us. Honestly, guys, I can't say it enough. I mean, you may get tired of us someday, but we have not got tired of podcasting yet and doing this every week for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there. It's a lot of fun. I love it so much. I love it being down here in the basement with Chris and producer, which is not here tonight, unfortunately.
Yep.
But it's a lot of fun, and I just love it to see you guys respond in a way like that and show your love through that. It means a lot to us, more than you know. And when you DM us and when you respond to stories and stuff, it means a lot. It really
is awesome. Yeah, it's much appreciated. I was surprised by the initial amount of orders that came in. People wanting the merch, whatever. Just that sort of thing. It was awesome. Or just people excited that it's back. Even if they didn't order something right now, which if you didn't, that's terrible. You should go order something.
Definitely.
But
find the link in our description.
Just thank you so much to all those who have gotten something, even if you haven't. Just the ways that we've received support over the past, especially season 4. It's been amazing. It's been awesome. We've got a lot of love. Do tell a friend.
Tell a friend. I know there's a lot of people out there that tell people. Continue to tell people.
Yeah.
Don't be ashamed.
Why would they have to be ashamed, Randall?
Bro, you know why. Anyway.
There's a lot of dark things going back to episode 1, 2, and 3 and so on and so forth. But we won't get into that.
Good times.
At least we're standing at a new desk now and got a new producer.
Still haven't made it out of the basement, though.
No. Someday. Buy the merch.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode 91. It's been a great time making it. Randall, it's a fun time shooting the bull with you.
Absolutely.
I took your turn for once.
Shot the moose.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap this up here. Randall, what did you learn this week?
I was going to ask you first. Dang it.
I beat you to it.
Son of a...
See, are you ready for it?
No, I'm not. Chris, what did you learn this week?
I learned that I'm going to be throwing a lot more sticks in ponds to see who reacts because I never heard that analogy, but I like it. And I'm always down to like mix up the fray of things. So
yeah. Like stir the pot a little bit.
Stir the pot a little bit. Speaking of that, really am into fondue right now, and I'm really hungry. Fondue would be amazing. Just a random thought. But Randall, what did you learn this week?
I'm a big fondue of you too, man.
Oh, yeah. That's special. Yeah, please move on.
I learned that I am having a daughter this week.
Did you though?
Yeah, I did.
Actually, you did.
I learned this week.
Yeah, you did learn that this week.
So that's what I'm going to say.
What did you learn in the past hour that you were with me?
I learned in the past hour that we have a surprising amount of support in Canada.
Okay. We do actually have so much support in Canada. Do you think if we bashed Americans, we'd get as much love in America?
We should try it.
We should.
Should at least try it like Mexico or something.
We can branch out of the countries that we don't like.
We should just like pick a state.
What's that?
We should just like pick a state, like just tee off in like Indiana or something.
Bro, who you know what? We do have supporters in Indiana.
Yeah, we do.
Do know that.
What about Kentucky?
I don't know anyone in Kentucky.
Yeah, me neither.
You know what, Kentucky?
If you are listening to us from Kentucky, please let us know.
Yeah.
Hey.
And know that we probably dislike
I actually want to know that. We're going to do a post here soon, and I want everybody to comment their state, where they listen from.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to know, right?
Okay. Yeah, poll of the week right there.
There we go. What state do you listen from? Poll of the week.
Yeah.
I'm done talking, Chris.
All right. Take care, everyone. Have an amazing week.
We love you.
We'll be back here next week.
So much.
Okay, Randall. You just said I'm done talking.
I'm never done talking.
I know. Have an amazing week, everyone. We'll be back here next. Well, okay. One more thing.
Producer, what did you learn today?
Oh, wait. Oh, Randall, you kill me sometimes. You know that?
Why is that funny?
It's funny because there's an empty chair with a mic there. He's never going to respond.
But I feel like somehow you'd still be offended even if he's not here if we didn't ask.
All right, on that note, we're going to get out of here.
Love you, Jordan.
Take care, everyone. Jordan, we miss you. Hopefully you're back here safe and sound.
I'm back soon.
But have a good week, everyone. Until then,
we love you.
See you later.
See ya.